Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have round 7 of the Oceanic YuGiOh Championship 2022, and we have Ashoka Garen versus J. John Lee, and we're going to see Ashoka go first. They're going to set one, and I didn't see which danger they just revealed, but it's obviously one of the dangers. What? 3, 1, 2? Interesting that they have them on stream. But, okay. You're going to go ahead, hits Mothman there, summons out Nessie. Wait, didn't use Mothman, used Nessie effect. Huh, must have more. Going to activate Rhoda. Yeah, you'd want a Mothman effect there, because you want to discard Nessie. Rhoda's for Armageddonite. Summon Armageddonite, affect the dump Zephyros. Low key, I'm wondering if this is tier. Low key. Because, like, I know that this is stuff that's played in tier, but, like, okay, it is tier. I see the stuff in hand. I'm gonna say just, I don't know. Go ahead, roll. Discard Cosmic, summon and draw. Ulti-Cosmic, by the way. Ulti-Cosmic. Gonna use all those to make the Curious, and then Curious is gonna let you Foolish Burial. Someone in chat, Jake Quincy, said yes, 2 losses can still top. Not 2 losses in a draw, though. I mean, this person has 1 loss and 2 draws. I mean, I doubt that tops. It's like they don't even have more wins than they have losses or draws, and like it's just not going to be easy to top. Goes ahead, dump Snow, mills Rhinoheart, Cosmic, and Nessie off the Curious, mill 3. They're going to activate Rhinoheart effect. So summon that out, discard 1. Discard Venus. Also, by the way, all shows that they have 2 tier elements in hand there because of how long they had to think about which one to discard. Little things like that, you're just giving away information. So we're gonna get Venus and Rhino effect. So we're gonna put back, make Mud Dragon, and then Rhino dump. I mean, you didn't really need to have him cut the deck, no, because like you're about to dump one. Mud Dragon. Alright, it's literally the only card you can solve it. Okay. And then dump. Dump Shaylin. And then Shaylin effect. Yeah, okay. Look, yeah, people in chat are saying, like, why would this match be picked? They surely cannot top. Like, yeah, why are they showing this? This person's 3-1-2. There's got to be somebody that just has a better record with a more interesting match. J. Jun Lee better be on the most interesting deck in the room. That's all I'm saying. Is because the Ashoka guy, like, he's playing very, very, like, I want to say standard, but, like, you know, relatively standard list. You know, Armageddon Knight's not too revolutionary. You know, I'm pretty sure the person that got second at the Euros was playing it. So Kit's gonna go search Miri. Then they're gonna overlay those, making the Bahamut Shark effects, summon out Totally Awesome. Oh, is the other person on Rikka? I just see Rikka Princess in here. See, that's not the most interesting deck in the room. Could be something crazy though. Plant cards do have crazy stuff. It's gonna summon to the Kit Calzone. Okay, good. Can't do that. Mill 8. Summoning to that zone is fine. It's fine. Super Foolish, Ulti Instant Fusion, Ulti Cosmic, Secret Called By. Mill Salic, Miri, Shaylin, and a bunch of spells. A bunch of spells, though, you know what those equal? Those 5 spells? That's 5 snow banishes. That's almost a full snow banish right there. Alpha just like the extra spells. Adds Huffinus. And then, yeah, gonna get the fusion summon. Right? I was about to say, yeah. I didn't think those had been used yet. Because we made Kit, we made Mud Dragon, so that was the last one to summon out the YuGiOh. Then use YuGiOh, Miru, make Elf. YuGiOh is gonna let us draw one. Also, just don't think the opponent has cut the deck right before the last going in. Maybe I don't remember. There's also only 250 players in this tournament. Ends on Curious, Elf, Bahamut Shark, Toad. Yeah, I mean this isn't a very good end board. You know, but it is what it is. It is what it is. He's still gonna win. Still gonna win. No negativity. Watch. The opponent's gonna brick. Can't break this. It's too good of an end board. Dark Ruler. Mystic Mine. Doing the table tapping for Dark Ruler. Imagine. I just want to see it so bad. I want to see... Okay, activates unexpected die. Yeah, that's fine. Hits him with the thumbs up. So that's going to go summon out Loki. They're going to go Elf effect on Loki summon. Summon back Miri. Miri effect mill 3. Even if it misses, which it didn't, now we get Curious and Huffinus effect. So we're going to get a couple fusion summons here. But we don't have the zones. I mean, we do. We do have the zones necessary. Okay. I was just thinking about what we're going to do exactly. We can make Kit. We can go into Drago. Depends what also they play. Because, you know, the extra can definitely be different between Tearlament lists. So, puts the 3 back. The Rhino from hand. And then summon out Kaleido. Curious, mills 3, and then new Chainlink Kaleido, mills Shaylin. Put back Loki. It looks like they're just submitting defeat. Did they just bounce back Loki to hand? Bro. Okay. Please tell me that Loki's not actually in hand. There's a judge right there. This is literally a judge. Okay, maybe he's not watching the game. He does look a little bit further away from the table. Maybe that's because, like, social distancing. But, like... Okay, summons princess. It appeared to be a normal summon princess, not a special summon. I'm pretty sure you could, right? Yeah, you don't have to have like a Rikka or anything to special it. Okay, it's Loki. And they almost put it back without showing. That would have been great. That's just a game loss. Well, it's not a game loss, because the judge would look at the hand and be like, yeah, they don't have any Lokis in hand. But if they did have another Loki in hand, boom! GG, game loss. They're going to go Muddin effect. Tribute to try to special. It's also cool seeing these cards in person, because like I don't usually play with like in-person cards very often. So I don't think I've ever seen the rarity of Muddin before until like this very moment. I guess like maybe I would have seen it in the European stream, but I didn't like pay attention to it. Okay, it tributes Princess to try to activate Muddin. They're reading over Princess, because if the Muddin summons and they try to Dragon negate, they can chain Princess. So then they're going to Toad negate and take that. Toad can then add back. Okay, so if we have a Rhino Heart engraved, why'd we put back the Rhino Heart from hand? Is this so that way Toad can have a better add back? But you could just put back Toad and still have the Rhino Heart in hand. So like, oh, you just got Mystic Mind. That's tough. That is tough. They did mill 2 Cosmic earlier too. See, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3 Cosmic. They played 3. They actually they actually main deck Cosmic, and they milled it too. Do they have another out? I doubt it, right? There's no way you have more outs. Like, if you play 3 Cosmic, there's no way you have a 4th out, right? Counting cards. Obviously, you have less cards in deck, assuming that you play 40. You have a stack of cards in your graveyard. Pass, draw. Concedes. Yeah. That's wild. But okay. Going on to the next game. It do be like that. Milled all the outs. Got decked out. Okay, looking at the cards in hand. See, Cosmic, Field Spell. You let Rikka go first? Okay, so Rikka is like Tearlament's worst matchup. And like the whole thing is like if you play Tear, you really need to win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot in this matchup. Like Danger Tear, and like choosing to go second seems insane to me. Oh, they don't know what the cards do. Wait. If you don't know what Dryas does, then how did you know to stop Loki? Maybe they like somewhat know. Maybe they've heard of the normal monster that produces a whole field. Yep, that's probably the thing. Because they're reading over these now. Go search sewing. But it's also dangerous to read these cards. To be honest, you should be letting your opponent just play and then read them afterwards, because there's not a lot of time left, right? So like, let's say the opponent combos just simply for the next 5 minutes, drops it down to roughly 18 minutes left. You combo, you destroy your opponent. 10 minutes left on the clock. Side decking happens. Post side deck, your opponent plays a deck that wins in time. So you have to win very quickly. Also, if somebody like touches my cards like that, bro, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's your hand. You know what I mean? Like, just ask how many cards are in hand. You don't have to like spread my hand out. I feel like that's just whack. Like, you can touch the graveyard without asking. I don't care about that, but they're gonna get their effects. So summon back from graveyard, summon from extract. Doesn't read twin though. Doesn't read twin. Oh, now I'm gonna link those off. Make Jasmine. Link in the link 1. Link in the healer. Healer effect, gain 300 life points. So we're gonna Jasmine, tribute twin. Okay, go summon Petal. Then Petal effect to go search or dump a Rikka. That goes through. Just gonna go search Mudden. Yeah, I don't know how people don't know what these cards do though. Like, I know some people don't see it as like a real deck. Like, I mean, I don't think it's like a super good deck, but at the same time, like, you still have to know what the cards do. Like, uh, the deck just won Euros. That's a pretty big accomplishment. It's kind of like, I don't know, there's a lot of decks that are like that. Like, ABC is a deck that, like, you just know isn't the best deck, but you have to know how to play against it. You have to, like, know the rulings of it and stuff. And if I'm Jay here, I hope my opponent keeps reading my cards. I'm gonna go search Snowdrop. Then Tribute Summon, well, not Tribute Summon Mudden, but Tribute Dryas for Mudden effect, summon out Mudden from hand. Mudden effect now, go search Field Spell, or Con, or whatever its name is. Reads over Field Spell. Okay. Activate Field Spell. I'm not saying, like, don't always read your opponent's cards, because, like, you should definitely know what your opponent's cards do, so that way you know how to interact with them correctly. But at the same time, you have to realize that it doesn't matter if you know how to interact with your opponent's cards correctly if you lose because time. So you have to, like, let your opponent go through their cards, and then after they've already done it, like, you see how they're reading Petal right now? This is what they should be doing with every card that they've done. You should be like, yes, Mudden effect is fine to summon, and effect to search is also fine. But I'm going to read this card. But you can continue your search. Because you don't even have a hand trap to stop them, you know? You're just trying to, you're reading their cards, learning what they do, but also trying to catch them in, like, you know, an illegal activation. Primula summoned itself out because one was tributed. Princess summoned itself out, and then we can overlay those, and then make the rank 4 effect attach to add back from graveyard. Let's see what we choose to add back. We are going to add back. Adds back Glamour. It indeed can add back any Rikka card or plant. Now, we still have Snowdrop in hand that contribute and special summon, so it's probably going to be what's done next. Just to tribute off the XYZ. Our Link, okay. Make Midas effects, summon back Loki. And it's just to make Benji. Imagine they read Loki. Yeah, make Benji. Benji is the one that bounces. So that one's pretty good. And it summons itself back from graveyard. That effect definitely comes up. Came up a lot more in the Sun Avalon deck before, though, I think. Because you would, like, Snowdrop. You could tribute off Benji, summon out from hand, and then Benji summon itself back. So you'd have, like, a free tribute. But now that we play, like, a lot more Rikka things, we want to, like, Rikka tribute our Rikka. Okay, or we don't do it. Okay, fair. I don't know what I'm talking about, I guess. I was going to say, I think, like, we want to tribute our XYZ, right? Because, like, we want our XYZ to produce an interruption. Or we holding the XYZ? Maybe that's what we're doing with it. But we get to make the rank 8 here. Because Snowdrop made him level 8. Teardrop. That card attaches to tribute a monster on field. Also just love how that card is worded. Remember when I was like 18 minutes? Like, let's say 18 minutes? It actually, like, there's less than 18 minutes now. More time than I had expected. I was exaggerating a little bit too, but it really do be like that when your opponent's reading all the cards, you know? So looked like they banished Thrasher. Oh, I couldn't see what else they banished. I just see Thrasher at the top of the banished. And then they passed. This is still good though. We probably have Rikka sheet set, Teardrop Tribute, Benji Bounce, Princess in Graveyard. Field spells letting us tribute all of our opponent's monsters, so they're gonna go ahead and out that before we start tributing all their monsters with it. For cost too, not for effect. Then they activate the field spell. Chain Cosmic? Oh? Okay, let's cycle through. So go search. And it's gonna grab Shaylin. They had other spells in hand too. I think I saw Foolish. Oh, we see Field Spell. Another copy of it, which isn't good. Another spell and 3 monsters. Gonna go Shaylin effect. Reading over it real quick. Does not send for cost, sends for effect. Otherwise it would not work with other tier elements. Looks like they're gonna Princess negate that, so tribute the XYZ, shuffle Princess into deck, negating the Shaylin effect. And then we're going to get our XYZ effect to then special summon out from the extra deck. Well, special summon itself out, summon out from the extra deck, equip it, so now it's a monster negate. So now they have a monster negate, a bounce, a tribute. That's just what's known. I just couldn't imagine sending that deck first. Deck is very strong into no hand traps. Like, no interruptions is equaling a big board every time. Set Foolish, activate Nessie. Goes ahead and hits Zephyros. Okay, that's good. Summon Nessie, draw 1, draws into another Cosmic. Zephyros, bounce back Nessie for cost. Lose 400 and summon out. Then I think we just... Oh, we're going to Cosmic? Okay. Could have went activate Zephyros. Oh, my play would have lost to it. I was going to say we could activate Zephyros, chain Cosmic, the banish Rikka sheet. But I guess they're not chaining Rikka sheet there anyways. So, like, okay. Yeah, it makes sense to do it afterwards. Nessie effect hit Nessie. Nessie effect to go search. They let that go. So then Nessie, go grab Jackalope. And we can Jackalope effect. Needs to hit something that's not Jackalope here. Really needs to hit something else. Oh, hits the Shaylin. Summon Jackalope, draw. Shaylin effect the fusion. They're gonna chain to negate that. We still have nothing. What was the draw? It was another... We've drawn multiples of, like, everything. 2 Cosmic, 2 Field, 2 Shaylin. Benji's a bounce, Tear's a tribute. Time doesn't even matter. We're just going to lose to the end board. Which is fair. It's a pretty good end board. Activate Foolish to go dump. No, we haven't lost it. We're still in there. We get a fusion here. We get a field spell pop. Let's go dump Miri. And then Miri effect the fusion. Reads over Miri. I guess it's only fair. Your opponent reads all your cards on your turn. You read all their cards on theirs. So Miri, put back Miri and Shaylin. Reading over Teardrop real quickly to see exactly what it does. It is a tribute. Could have also put back Nessie over a Shaylin. Decides not to. Go for Kip. Hit 1, field spell 2, field spell target XYZ. Yes. If you target Benji, they get sewing protected. They're gonna chain the teardrop, tribute the jackalope, get that off board. Could have also got rid of Zephyros. So like Zephyros is a dark wing beast, which we're gonna tribute Kit. Or bouncing Kit? Oh, we're chaining Benji to bounce it, okay. I was gonna say, you could send Zephyros instead. Like, Zephyros is a level 4, which is very good. But it's also a winged beast, which means it's harder for it in Garua, because you can't use it in Garua to make Lightsworn Curious. So maybe that's what they're thinking. But Kit still resolves, Teardrop gets popped, the opponent has no more interruptions on their field. We're gonna go search Rhino Heart. Yeah, now it's time to just start pushing more. I don't know why we bounce Kick Hallows. I'm gonna be honest. Our opponent doesn't have a tier in Graveyard. If they add a tier, like, you can just bounce on res. But I guess it's because they can add Hafinas. And they have to have Hafinas plus another one. It's definitely got to be the Hafinas thing. But 1,000,003 is okay. Like, randomly 1,000,003 gambling is fine. It just puts a body on board, which is unfortunate. But Rhino Heart dumped now. Looking at their deck. Wait. Go through that one more time. No. I'll go through that one more time. There's Driver. No, one more. Hold on. I'm sorry for wasting your time. There's Driver, but no Gamma. One more time. I'm sorry. Venus, Mothman, Shaylin, no Gamma. Driver. Oh, okay. There's Gamma. For a second, for a quick second, I was like, yo, about to end the recording here. We're done. Okay, so dump Hafinas off Rhino, Hafinas effective fusion. And then that will put back itself and Nessie to either make Garua or Kit. I understand why this person has 2 draws now. Summon Kit. Kit effect was already used, so we can use the effect to send off of it though if we want. Send and summon, that hasn't been used. Going to overlay, make Abyss Dweller. That stops Petal from coming back. The reading field spell to see if it makes Dweller gain attack. It doesn't. Dweller is at 22 though, because it gains attack. It has water underneath it. But you could Dweller effect, get rid of Rhino, Kit, summon back Rhino, mill 5. Okay, beats over that. Pretty sure it's just 100. Fairly certain it's only 27 attack. Now we use the effect to summon back Rhino and mill 5. Unless if we don't want to mill 5. But that's not real. Yeah, I was going to say, we have to mill 5. There's no reason not to. So, Kit mill, Miri, Super Poly, Mothman, Red Reboot, and Snake. I'm gonna say, I think we've used all the effects to fusion. Because the one was negated, we still fusioned twice after. Yeah, all of them were already used. They're gonna Dweller here during the standby phase. Playing around Dark really. They did send the opponent up first, so they would still have their going second cards in the deck. They're gonna special summon out pink. Exactly. They're gonna have their going second cards in the deck. You can't even say like the opponent opened crazy because like that's just what one starter does. Like one starter is just combo. They didn't even have hand traps with it. They had a called by with it that you cosmic. But activate Glamour. Glamour is just gonna go Rhoda. We're not gonna tribute to double Rhoda. No need. No need. So go search out Petal. Someone said, I don't know, I would have kept Rhino under Dweller for the attack boost. There's no way you think... It's not even an attack boost, because if you're Dwellering during their standby phase, then you're just never having an attack boost off of it that matters. You also need to be able to summon back in mill 5. If you hit Snow, like, that's insane. You know, you need some luck at that point. Like, you do get to the point where you gotta play the casino and just pray. But Muddin, go search Field Spell. Activate the Field Spell. Field Spell effect goes set from deck. It's going to set Rikka Sheet from deck. Then... I mean, I don't even think they did the turn 1 combo correctly. Because, like, they Jasmine summoned out too early, I believe. I think it was too early. But they're going to attack over Dweller. It's currently at 17 attack. Beat over Rhino and attack directly. Yeah, it doesn't look like Jolly wants to, or Junli wants to admit defeat. That was actually funny. I said Jolly, like Jolly, but yeah, I don't think they want to admit defeat because like they're ahead and like they should win this match, but at the same time, like, is there a world where you admit defeat just to win in time game 3? It's like, maybe you have Sheet plus Pankratops though. Sheet plus Pankratops. Benji bounce. Benji does burn if he bounce. They pass. I think they just drew Bigfoot. And then activate Field Spell over Field Spell to go search. Checking the opponent's graveyard real quick for a princess, it looks like. They're going to Pankratops, pop the Field Spell. Bigfoot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hits the Bigfoot. Oh, it's Nessie. Okay, well, never mind. I really thought that was Bigfoot. See Dark Ruler in the opponent's hand. Okay, yeah, there's definitely Gamma in deck. I would have freaked out if they had Driver with no Gamma. Imagine you misside that hard, where like you put in Driver but forget to put in Gamma. Okay, it goes ahead and grabs Bigfoot. I have definitely missided before, where I had one of my Gammas left in my main deck. I think this was actually with like Prank Kids back at the PPG. I realized like after the match, because like during the match, like I had to like speed very quickly because time was coming, and I was like, how are these side patterns not making sense? Like, this is my side pattern. How am I one card less? But it's because I had the third Gamma in deck that I didn't realize about. And it's not like I had my side deck like, oh, 3 of this, 3 of this. It was all not organized, but like randomly in there. I had to go. So I was like, all right, whatever is messed up, as long as I got 60 in the main deck, 15 in the side deck, we're good. Playing with 60 cards was so bad. It's just so much extra work. But looks like we're going to resolve our fusion after 1,000,000 years. So go put back, summon. See, I don't know. I feel like I would have just submitted defeat and tried to win in time. I know so many people think it's scummy, but like, it's not. Like, it's just a part of the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. But yeah, winning in time is just part of what it is. You know, the bad things is if you slow play for time, obviously that's cheating. That's not good. But if the match just takes forever and then you're like, oh, there's 4 minutes left, let me admit defeats, that way I can win in time this next game instead of just willing to draw with you, you can't be mad about that. Especially if you're this guy, because you read everything your opponent did. Okay, so the kit dumped Miri effective fusion, putting back itself in Nessie, summon out Garua. Okay, also putting back Rhino, so that means we're summoning out Kaleido, the big one. Kaleido effect on summon to target a card the opponent controls and try to shuffle it back into the deck, not the hand. So activate the effect. Oh, we had 2 effects going off. We had Kit and Miri. Maybe should have paid a little bit more attention. It's kind of ranting a little bit, but we're going to get Kaleido Hafinas. Kaleido targeting the set Rikka sheet. In response, they are going to chain Rikka sheet, tributing Kalos to... No, tributing Kaleido to take Kalos. I was going to say tribute Kalos to take Kaleido just because it has more attack. Okay, they fuse. It's like you could make Kit. Could make Kit. Oh. Okay, we make Drago. Okay, now that time I'm confused where Hafinas even came from. Was that just dumped off of the kit and like the new chain link? 'Cause like Kaleido's what? Okay, well they go battle phase. Hopefully they understand the game state more than I do, cause I just got lost there. Handshake. Is it because he attacks over? Oh my gosh, there's no way this is a draw right now. Wait, oh, it looked like he wrote the opponent down as the winner. Okay, that's good. Is that what happened? I want to wait and see. Oh, yep, looks like they marked the opponent down as the winner. Yep, because he was about to drop the drop box too. But, alright, we're going to see Jun Lee end up winning that with their Rikka Sun Avalon deck. That is it for the last round of Swiss at this very moment. The round 8 and then top cut won't be happening until later tonight, and I should be able to record that and post those. So, well, not all of them tonight, because like it'll run till like 3 a.m. or something my time, but I'll be able to do some of them, be able to post some more of them tonight. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.